Is your car making a rattling noise from underneath, like a coffee can full of bolts? That sound could be a $1,000 repair. Today I'm showing you the exact times a catalytic converter is finished, when no cleaner, no fuel additive, and no shop trick will bring it back as your neighbor Tom may suggest. Trying to repair a dead converter is throwing good money after bad. Stick with me and you'll know, for certain, when to stop trying to repair it and when you should just replace it. Sign 1. The honeycomb inside is broken. Age, heat, or a hard bump can shatter that ceramic honeycomb. Once you hear loose rattling from underneath, loudest at startup, the internal structure has crumbled. You can't glue a honeycomb back together. Worse, those broken pieces travel downstream and damage the rest of your exhaust. This one is replace only, every time. Sign 2. It's clogged or melted shut. When the inside melts and plugs up, exhaust can't escape. You'll feel it as a car that's gutless on the highway, struggles to accelerate, and drinks more fuel. That back pressure pushes straight back into your engine. A clogged converter isn't cleaned out. Once the substrate has collapsed, it gets replaced. Sign 3. It's been clogged by oil or coolant. If your engine is burning oil or leaking coolant, that gunk coats the catalyst and kills it permanently. No additive on the shelf reverses chemical contamination. Really important, you have to fix what caused it first. Otherwise, a brand new converter will die again. Real quick, if this is already saving you from a bad repair bill, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss my honest car advice every week. Alright, back to the 2 signs that catch the most people. Sign 4. The housing is rusted through or cracked. Especially in northern, salt-heavy climates, the metal shell can rust until it splits, or a connecting joint fails and creates a roaring exhaust leak. A cracked, rotted housing can't be safely patched to pass inspection. When the body itself is gone, the unit must be replaced. Sign 5. A P0420 code that comes back after cleaning. A P0420 or P0430 code tells you the converter isn't doing its job. If your only symptom is a fresh light, a cleaner like Catalytic is worth one honest try. But if that code returns within a few hundred miles, you have your answer. The converter has truly failed, and replacement is the only fix left. What does it cost to replace it? Let's talk real numbers. A typical replacement runs roughly $900 to $2,500 installed with a quality aftermarket part on a mainstream car. Trucks, hybrids, and luxury models can climb to $3,000 to $4,500 or more, partly because many vehicles carry 2 or more converters. Labor alone is usually $150 to $400. So when is repair actually fair? Only in narrow cases. A leaking gasket or flange, a loose heat shield, or a rusted section of pipe near the converter, not the converter core itself. Those small fixes might run a couple $100s, and the real risk of repairing a failed unit is simple. You pay twice because it fails again. Before you decide, get it inspected. Here's the one rule I'll always stand behind. Don't approve anything until the converter is properly diagnosed. A good shop runs the codes, does a back pressure test, and rules out cheaper repairs like a failing oxygen sensor first. Plenty of people pay for a converter they never needed. A 10-minute inspection tells you whether you're truly in replace territory or just chasing a $200 sensor. Until next video, drive safe and stay honest.